define resources for this project. So in order to define resources, we have to go to our resource sheet, and we can define resources here. So let's say for this call center, we have, well, actually for this project, I think we are still at the planning stage. So for the resources, I will put project controller 1, project controller 2. For the construction part, I'm going to put contractor 1, contractor 2. Microsoft Project lets you define different types for your resources. So whether it's material or cost, you can define it. In this case, we're talking about contractors, so I'm going to use work. So it's going to pick the first letter, obviously, as initials. We're going to be using maximum capacity of these resources, meaning they are available 100% for this project. Now we can define their standard rate. So the standard rate for the project control, let's say, is $25 an hour. $25 for the contractor is $30 an hour. We can define overtime rate, but right now we are not we didn't define overtime in our calendar, so let's ignore that for now. And this is the accrue at prorated. So basically, as we go through, you will see the cost for each of these resources. Now we go back to our Gantt chart, and now we want to assign our resources to each of these tasks. So let's say for construction plans, I'm going to assign one of the resources. So double click on, you can do it several ways. Double click on the task and go to resources. This is one way. Click on the task, go to resource tab, assign resource. Another way. Click on the task, go to task tab, hit information, and then you will see the task information again. So different ways. So go to resource tab. Now you can define resources. So I'm going to pick project controller 1 for this. Hit OK. So this project controller was project controller 1 assigned to construction plan. There is an overlap between traffic study and the construction plans. If I assign project controller 1, let's see what happens. So I go to resources and I assign project controller 1 again. So what it does, there is going to be an error. So it says that this task has resources assigned which are over allocated. So I want to watch out for these issues. There are different ways to do it. So if you don't have enough resources, you have to move this guy a little bit further to free up that resource, right? That's one way to do it. Or you can hire another resource. So let me go back to what we were before. Okay, so I'm going to remove project controller 2. I can have project controller 2 doing the traffic study. In that case, there is not an over allocation for the resources. For construction, go to resource tab and assign resource. So we can assign contractor number 1. So what it does, it assigns contractor number 1 to the project, to the task. So you will see that for some tasks you need more resources, and this addition of resource can help to reduce the task time and do it faster. Or sometimes the work actually needs 2 person. The task needs 2 person to get finished. So the default is when you add another contractor, full capacity, to Microsoft project. So what it does by default, it reduces the number of days required for that project. So in order to change that, so this is a default. See kind of a message that says reduce duration so the task ends sooner. Increase total work because the task required more person. So in that case, it will increase the total work. So this is, if we pick that, is going to switch back to 170 days, but keep 2 contractors working on this task.